Toronto. In a world where speed keeps climbing and space on the ice shrinks with every passing year, two of modern hockey's defining figures, Connor McDavid and Auston Matthews, share the same belief. Darryl Sittler's record no longer feels merely unbreakable, but almost mythical. 10 points in a single NHL game is a number from another era, from a time when hockey was wider, meaner, and just a little more reckless. Honestly, it's almost unreal, McDavid says. There is no flattery in his voice, no attempt to romanticize the legend, just the blunt truth of today's game. To score 10 points now, your team has to score 10 goals, and that happens in the NHL about as often as a sunny February day in Alberta. Once a game turns lopsided, everyone eases off, players and coaches alike. Modern hockey is too smart, too tight, too calculated. Sometimes a single point is already a win. 10 is something else entirely. McDavid grew up in Newmarket, about a half-hour north of Toronto, and was a Maple Leafs fan as a kid. For him, Sittler's name isn't a line in a record book, it's a living legend. In February 1976, Sittler unleashed a perfect storm. 6 goals and 4 assists against Boston, an 11-4 victory in a record frozen in time. Anytime you had a big night in junior hockey, someone would bring up Sittler, McDavid says with a smile. That name was always around, a true legend. On Tuesday, Scotiabank Arena will turn back the clock, honoring Sittler on the 50th anniversary of that historic night. Among those in attendance will be Auston Matthews, the Maple Leafs captain, who will later lead Toronto onto the ice against Buffalo. And Matthews is firmly on the same page. "No, I don't think that record is going anywhere," he says matter-of-factly. 10 points, 6 goals. That's 2 hat tricks in one game. It's hard to even wrap your head around it. I think it's going to stand for a very, very long time. It's hard to argue with men who understand the value of every point. Since 2015, no one in the league has scored more than McDavid. Since 2016, no one has found the net more often than Matthews, and yet even they look at the number 10 as an unreachable summit. Sittler himself remains calm, with a touch of dry humor. "Never say never," he says, "but look at the facts. Teams rarely score 10 goals in a game, and for one player to be in on all of them, that's bordering on fantasy." The numbers back him up. Since 2016, a team has scored 10 goals in a game just 12 times, and another stubborn truth remains. No player in NHL history has ever reached even 9 points in a single game. The closest was Sam Gagner, 8 points in 2012, once for one night. "I'm a bit of a hockey nerd, so I knew about the record," Gagner laughs, "but it was never a goal. Things just came together. 3 points in the second period, 5 in the third, rhythm, confidence, luck, and still not 10. That night, Sittler was texted that Gagner had already reached 7 points. "Text me when he gets to 9, Sittler replied. The message never came. And if you believe the people who run the game today, it just might never come at all.